Hello everybody, Ghost Macintosh here, and I feel like I needed to make another video about Jewtoons, because there's a lot of videos on his channel that just grind my gears. One of the ones is Logan 30 Acre being a potential sociopath, and I went through the video last night, and I saw a lot of stuff that were just baseless accusations with no proof in the video, a lot. And I went back, I checked sources, I went back and did actual fucking research, and I find some conclusions. Also, I'm going to try to tone down the unprofessionalism, so there'll be a lot less cursing in this video and more speculation and theory, if you get what I'm saying. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And please, if you are a Jewtoons fan, please do not dislike the video and not actually watch it. Please watch the video in its entirety, and I hope I can change your mind. Not about Jewtoons, but about how the video content that he publishes and how it can be false and easily fabricated. I don't think Jewtoons is a bad guy, but I do think he posts some stupid stuff and does some stupid stuff that is very questionable. So let's jump right into the video.
Chili, quote unquote, was cheating on Logan before all of this, and now both of them are seeing new people. Some of you say this was a long time coming. Some of you say, what the fuck? Both parties are fair. But what is not fair is not researching before you start spreading this quote unquote hot story like a forest fire.
It's funny that you say that because you're doing the exact same thing that you're trying to preach against. I have to say something. I'm not on anyone's side. In fact, I'm fairly neutral, but if you were to come to me and ask me which side I was on, I would have to say Logan's. Logan doesn't seem like a person who would do these things listed in this video. So, I don't know. Why are you biased towards Chili so much? Like, I actually think you might hate Logan, because is it because he dropped you and now you're just trying to go against him? I mean, you made a Logan 30 Acre exposed video, but you never followed up on that with the new evidence that's been presented by Lavelle and other cast members. So, I'm still confused by that. Why would you do that? Why?
And hit him over the head with a baseball at the age of 3. He suffered a fractured skull, which typically should result in some sort of brain trauma, especially at that young age. He claims in his quote-unquote Draw My Life video that there was no existing brain trauma. However, brain trauma can lead to developing sociopathic behaviors.
I feel like Jewtoons is implying that Logan has actually suffered brain trauma before, but there's actually no medical proof that we have that can confirm whether which one is true. Has Logan suffered brain trauma, or has he not suffered brain trauma? But instead, I feel like Jewtoons is implying that he knows that Logan has suffered brain trauma, even with these baseless accusations that he'll have later in the video. There is no official way that we can confirm whether or not he suffered brain trauma at an early age, as we do not have medical proof. But if you see signs in that, I don't think you should have the right to accuse someone of being a ASPD, as you do not know them personally. For all we know, Logan could just be putting an act on for the cameras. We don't know what he is like behind the camera. None of us do, unless we've worked alongside him. If Logan was a potential sociopath, don't you think more people would have gone into detail about this? Like Chili. And I see on Twitter that you actually tagged Chili in your newest video. No, not the newest video, the Sociopath video, but they never paid attention to it. If you think that she cared enough about that, she would maybe evaluate whether or not she thinks Logan is a sociopath. Now, Chili, that should be a video, whether or not Chili is a sociopath. You should go take a look into that. That would have a lot more background proof and a lot more people saying that she is. I seriously do not like how Jewtoons takes bias all to a whole different level, and he never really speculates or thinks about, hey, we actually do not know whether or not he suffered true brain trauma or not. All we have is these clips of him that are usually taken out of context. Keep watching. And that's all we have. So, Jewtoons, unless you can provide me with medical historical proof that Logan has suffered brain trauma, why should we believe you?
If that's not enough to convince you, let's go over the profile of a quote-unquote sociopath, or someone with antisocial personality disorder, and we will provide you the proof that Logan 30 Acre kind of fits that profile. Glibness and superficial charm. The way that Logan 30 Acre deflects certain situations in the comment section, either by making light of it, using jokes, or just trying to change the subject altogether, is completely intentional and used to guard something of importance.
I feel like this point could be easily disproven. After all, people react to situations differently, depending on who the person is. Someone may find someone stealing a box of Raisin Bran completely serious because of the stolen stock, or some other people may find it completely hilarious because it's a box of Raisin Bran. What I'm trying to get at here is that people react to situations differently depending on who they are and what their personality is. Some people may have mad emotions to certain situations, and some might find it completely humorous. It really depends on the person. So, does it make Logan a sociopath if he likes to make jokes at a dark situation? No. Because that's what dark humor is. I mean, dark humor is all about making jokes at a dark situation that shouldn't be joked about. It's all for fun. And they're trying to make it more lighthearted so it doesn't seem such a serious topic. But does that make people who like dark humor sociopaths? No, not at all. So I don't know what you're trying to get at here. Because once again, everyone reacts to shit differently. And you know this.
Or a conversation they don't want to take part in. Charm is subjective to the cause as per individual. However, what I can say is that it is very surface level and it will not seem like so. Manipulative and conning. After the recent controversy, Logan now has been trying to convey that Chili was the one cheating, and that had many fans turning their heads away from Logan. Not only Logan threw all the shots at her from having Lavelle Stanton throw shots at Roy, the man Chili claimed she wasn't even dating. He even accused Chili of sleeping with several men in his house because Chili had gotten a locksmith to get back into the house and moved her stuff back in, and received calls from the neighbors about seeing a bearded man entering his home while he's not there. Logan went further to create an SML video surrounding Roy, as well as go live with Lavelle to speak on that.
If you were accused of something so serious, wouldn't you also want to defend yourself? Because shit like that can really tarnish your reputation. And also people who aren't affiliated with Logan have confirmed that the sleeping in the house story to be true. Roll the clip.
Hey, the weird ass nigga with the beard driving Chili out, there wasn't fucking bitch ass Mark, bro.
Wait, what? I know that nigga wasn't Mark. Nigga, I know the difference between Mark. We knew who Mark was a year ago, dumbass boy.
So listen.
Stupid. Like, goofy
I called.
You think you know everything, but you're all the way.
I called Mark this morning.
Having no clue at all
for
of
a
what's
second.
going on, brother.
I called Mark this morning. I'm like, hey, how long Chili been with you, bro?
Oh, you're an interviewer now, nigga? You work for the Washington Post?
No. I asked him, how long Chili been with you? Like,
the niggas been fucking for a while. They haven't been together at all. They've been fucking for like a year at least, a year and a half, probably.
But listen, bro, let me speak for a second, homie. I'm giving you fucking exclusive news. Listen.
Go ahead, give me that exclusive then, boss. Go ahead and give me that.
So I called him this morning, man. If you put his fucking full name on Google, man, you can find address, everything, bro. So I found him and I'm like, hey, bro, let me ask you a question. Yeah. He's like, who is this? I'm like, this is Freddie. And I'm like, I don't know you.
Your worst nightmare, nigga. Just go ahead.
I said, you don't know me, man, but I know your girlfriend. He's like, what do you mean? I'm like, I've been with Chili since fucking almost over a month, bro. We just like broke up like a week ago. So who the fuck are you? And he's like, no, listen, I'm being serious, bro. You didn't know that. But
go ahead.
He's telling me, no, I'm just became with her yesterday and everything. I said, well, she never put me on Instagram. Why she put your bitch ass on Instagram? Because when I talked to Chili like a week ago, you know, I said, hey, listen, bitch, or you coming to Vegas or it's done. I'm not going on with you. And she's like, well, you know what? Me and Logan just broke up. It's really hard to fucking move on. Blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, you know what? I don't need none of this shit. You're lazy as fuck. I don't want to see you no more, right?
All right.
And so couple days after, she's calling me. I don't answer. And then all of a sudden,
so you were smashing Chili too?
New boyfriend, bro. I'm dead, bro.
Wait, what?
She's, yeah, like I saw it yesterday, man. I was surprised that she fucking moved so fast, bro.
Wait, oh, you were smashing for real?
Yeah, but Roy was bullshit, bro. I've been with her for like over a fucking month.
No,
man.
I'm telling you, Roy
27.
Was, Roy
27 of before next year, man. Like when you guys was in Vegas, when Logan was sending those text messages, are you cheating on me? Are you doing this? Like, no. What he was sending, he was telling, oh, Chili, are you breaking up with me? Man, I was with her, bro. I was with her all the way in Alaska, homie.
Russia, nigga, I feel you. I believe you going to Alaska because you.
Hey, don't believe me, man. If you need some pictures, I'll DM you, bro. Like,
go ahead and DM me, bro. I mean, I don't need it because we know the bitch was cheating for a while.
You want another proof? Here, I give you a proof right now.
Go ahead, boss.
Chili has like a red wrist, right? Like this fucking red thing on her hand. Who you think give it to her?
That bitch probably took it off now and wait till she see the live.
Say it once again. Why would someone who does not know Logan come out and confirm that Chili was sleeping in his house? I don't know, man. It seems a lot more convincing than Chili saying that other shit, bro. But yeah, let's keep going.
As you can see, Logan went even further as to even give his channel. Typically, once you give someone something, even a channel, it is theirs now. You cannot ask for the videos you starred in to be taken down or to collect money, since that was never the initial agreement. Chili Jimenez owns channel Chili and everything on it. Verbal contracts can be made, especially if they were recorded and documented, which they were. If you're asking when, it's anytime Logan says his girlfriend's Chili's channel, acknowledging it is hers by...
Alright, believe it or not, Chili is not the creator of her channel. It was originally Super Peach Logan. Saying his girlfriend's Chili's channel is taking it far out of context, Jewtoons. It does not establish any ownership. Assuming Logan made the YouTube account along with the email, he's simply letting her publish. It's like if you buy stuff with your own money, but you live in your parents' house. They still have the right to tell you what times you can use it. Also, where's the proof of Chili's ownership? You claim Logan saying something is enough when it isn't. Is there a document saying so? Is there an agreement made on social media? If truly Chili owns the channel, how come she hasn't uploaded? I mean, if she owns the channel, I mean, shouldn't she feel obligated to upload since it's her rightful channel? I don't know, man. Seems a little fishy.
Right. Now, how does this all fit manipulative and conning? By now, almost everyone had forgotten that Logan 30acre did and confirmed cheat on Chili, but as well as kicked out Tito, lied about cheating on Chili, lied about them being in a relationship, and leaked a bunch of inappropriate photos of women who did not consent to these pictures being leaked to a bunch of children on Instagram during a group chat. But funny enough, people only care about the small things like Chili hanging out with another guy for the Super Bowl. Tell me, would you feel bad for someone cheating on you, abusing you for X amount of time, probably isolating you? No.
Where's the proof of Chili being abused and isolated against? In fact, I think Logan was the one who was being abused, used, and isolated. And when I say isolated, I mean Chili literally kept Elena off the cast because she thought she was cheating on him with her. So, I mean, isolation definitely seems like something Chili would do. Logan probably doesn't care. I mean, if Logan was so worried about isolation, why would she let her go on these expensive trips all by herself to Spain or these other places with her family? Clearly he doesn't care enough about isolating Chili. I mean, you can see this in so many vlogs. I feel like you're actually pulling that point out of your ass. There's also no proof of abuse. I mean, let's be honest. There's no proof. You can't bring up any video of him being abusive towards anyone. I mean, don't even blow that whole Rolex clip out of fucking context, 'cause I'm going to go into detail about that too. Well, anyway, I mean, come on. Chili has been confirmed to have cheated by Lavelle and by other cast members. If there was a huge problem with Logan's story, a lot more people probably would have came out and said that. But here, I digress. I wrote some shit down, you know. Okay, so anyway, Lavelle had mentioned how Chili had used him for Super Bowl tickets, when there was actually confirmed proof with pictures that she did, yes, visit the Super Bowl with someone, and you even proved that in your point. So, we don't know anything about this person, and if Chili, honestly, if that was honestly Chili's friend, she would have probably mentioned him in the blogs at all. So, Logan paid for the Super Bowl tickets, and then Chili goes out of her way to, you know, go to the Super Bowl with some other dude. Either though, according to Lavelle, she said it was for her mom. Seems a little fishy, don't you think? I mean, come on.
So I personally don't blame Chili for taking the ticket and going without him. No reason for Logan to be salty, especially since it's been aired that their relationship was over for 2 months before all this drama had even started. There were also speculations made that Logan and Lavelle were not friends anymore. In response, he posted on his story a photo of him and Lavelle sitting on the couch together, you know? Like how real friends act in real life.
I'm confused. I'm actually really confused. You claim they weren't friends and that it was posted on Instagram. Logan has so many followers, so where's the screenshot? I'm pretty sure someone would have taken a photo eventually. Like, where it at? Like, where's it at? And where's the accusation? Come on, like, what the fuck?
A photo of him and Lavelle sitting on the couch together, you know? Like how real friends act in real life. In the quote-unquote missing $40,000 Rolex prank video, Logan says he will pay $1,000 to the person who, quote-unquote, finds his missing watch. As he looks for the watch, he tells Chili that he knows the watch might not mean much to her, but he needs to find that watch.
When I say Jewtoons is biased, this is exactly what I mean. In this video, Logan borrows his grandfather's watch, which is the Rolex. It's not his watch, therefore Logan will do anything to get it back. That's not manipulative, that's just being responsible. Chili is also not the only one there, so he was probably mentioning it so that he could locate his grandfather's watch. Jewtoons loves to twist and turn scenarios, and he wants to be branded as the truthful news source. Like I said again, anyone can disprove these points, and I will show this in the next clip to prove it.
Logan has been taking very good care of this watch. He went and borrowed it from his grandpa, borrowed it from his grandpa.
This is a form of manipulation to make her feel bad about it. Logan, back in 2017, was complaining about how he receives no income from his videos due to being age restricted. He's still got to pay off the house, and he's got to sell his Lambo because of the lack of funds. Although in reality, his funds are not depleting, this is just to get more money from his impressionable fans who are quick to Logan's aid.
I mean, I guess I can kind of agree with this point, but then again, there really is no proof that we can confirm that Logan was either A, gaining money or losing money. I mean, we could use Social Blade as an example, but honestly, Social Blade isn't the most reliable place to get earnings estimated. Plus, we can't go back in a time machine and calculate how much money he was making per video. Just putting that out there.
Logan also did not deliver all the $100 shoutouts for his Patreons, and the issues have never been refunded. Logan also has a cameo, however that's a scam as well. People would pay for a little few second videos from their favorite celebrities, and Logan doesn't deliver much for his cameos. One user named Casp purchased a cameo from Logan and received a 1-second video response of nothing. Good one, Logan.
This is the only point I can actually agree with, because the Patreon thing did happen, and Logan did not deliver on certain requests and shoutouts and stuff, which is scummy, I'm not gonna lie. Logan should definitely repay his fans their money that they paid, or at least do the shoutouts and stuff. It would be required, and he should do that. That's the only thing I think he's fucked up in this whole situation. And the reason I know that's because I remember this shit happening back in 2017. But what I don't remember happening was the cameo story. Because once again, Jewtoons has a baseless claim. He never provides a screenshot of said user receiving a cameo. Nor, like, he never goes and finds the post or even asks the person themselves to provide evidence. He immediately, says shit like that and pretends that it's true and never really goes into detail about it, which is a little ridiculous in my opinion. I mean, I've even plopped Logan's old username into the Wayback Machine, and I haven't found anything on the Wayback Machine that can basically qualify evidence that someone was scammed. But what I did find on Cameo was, well, I did find these screenshots and these small little few second videos of nothing, but they don't seem to be aimed towards someone specific. And once I click on the account, it's gone. I will provide the screenshots here, so I don't know. There is no recorded proof of this person claiming that a cameo happened. If it seriously happened and it was that scummy and this person really wanted to expose Logan, don't you think she would have at least taken a screenshot of this scummy act and at least would have brought it to the attention of the news or something? Once again, Jewtoons could be fabricating this story. Just putting that out there. I mean, come on, man.
And the source cited is the author's ass.
Grandiose sense of self. During the quote-unquote destroying Jeffrey puppet prank, he says, quote-unquote, I know Tito is your fucking brother, but what the fuck? Honestly, what the fuck? You're fucking stupid. Why would you fucking let it sit there and fucking let a dog take it like it's a toy? Even though it was Logan who left it unattended on the red couch in the room. Chili tells him that it's just a toy and can be replaced and that he should get over himself. Chili even suggested to explain to his fans what happened to Jeffy, as soon as he calms down, of course.
I mean, Logan has a point. A dog shouldn't be destroying stuff in this house, especially if Chili saw such an event happen. Now, take a look at this frame I took from the video. Does this look like someone who is actually angry? This prank video seems so fucking fake. Once again, Jewtoons takes stuff out of context and never thinks about the situation.
Logan responds saying, quote, unquote, I shouldn't have to explain it to them because it shouldn't have to be a problem. There shouldn't be fucking 2 dogs in my fucking house destroying shit. Even though Snow was the only one to blame, he mentions this is why he's a cat person, because his cat Precious would never do such a thing.
She's too precious.
Pathological lying. Now, if this wasn't enough to show his pathological lying side, according to an article on Amino from Brett McLachlan, though the article is gone now for reasons unknown, Logan claims to have over 200 videos age restricted. However, in reality, he had 78 videos age restricted and 120 demonetized.
I see a trend in Jewtoons videos because he makes a lot of no evidence claims. I mean, the Wayback Machine can prove whether this article existed, but Jewtoons never looks. How does Jewtoons even have these conclusions? Like, what did he use to make these conclusions? Where's the source? Where's the sauce? Once again, evidence? Like, come on. Can you not, like, show us how you made this conclusion or not? And also, can we please have a moment of silence for evidence? Gone but not forgotten.
You have to realize that this doesn't mean he isn't making money from all those videos. It just means he's getting limited revenue. He also claims that his income comes from his Patreon, which is, surprise, surprise, is also not true.
Where's the lamb sauce?
Come on, man.
He has videos on his channel that are monetized. Logan makes $4,000 to $5,000 each new video he releases. Sauce! You're having financial issues, Logan? Are you sure? Lack of remorse, shame, or guilt. In the recent controversy, Logan sent, as we said before previously, a photo of Tito surrounded by a bunch of strippers to a group chat of alleged minors on Instagram during a group chat, and has not responded to this since. This was to save face, of course, at Tito's expense. Also, remember the aforementioned Cameo incident. He has not apologized, but the Cameo account is taken down. Also, his Patreon, gone, without delivering the promised shoutouts to his patrons or giving a refund. Shallow emotions. During the recent Christmas vlog, Logan shows a clear lack of reaction while receiving his gifts. Chili clearly is excited to give Logan his gifts, even as a joke, while he shows a lack of appreciation or excitement.
I mean, this video is uploaded after Logan broke up with Chili, so him not being a happy camper is kind of expected.
After getting the GoPro, he says, "This is what I actually want." Out of all the gifts he has gotten, he only preferred the GoPro.
Your point is, you're saying that when you were younger, you didn't, like, fucking have a favorite gift on Christmas? Like, just because he says this is what he actually wanted doesn't mean he didn't actually like the rest of the gifts that he was given. Stop blowing things out of context and try to make Logan a bad person. Like, I actually went back and looked at the vlog. I looked at Logan, and I'll play the clip right after this audio. And he seems genuinely happy about being around Chili and opening gifts. I mean, it's fake, but, you know, they seem genuinely happy. I mean, I don't think Logan disliked his gifts. If he disliked them, he would be some brainless zombie. Like, Jesus, Jewtoons, do you look at your own videos once again?
I want
You can spin it around and look at all 6 of our Lamborghinis out
Yeah, you can just see how great my life is. No, I actually wanted this. This is something I'm really excited about.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, like that.
Wow, you're gonna tell me that?
I'm so excited. I'm excited.
Even Chili says that Logan is making it sound like this is all scripted.
Irony!
The aftermath of the quote-unquote $40,000 Rolex prank video, Logan receives a Gucci jacket as a gift. He doesn't give a reaction, but only says that he is going to go return the watch now.
I mean, Logan doesn't seem like he dislikes the gift. I feel like he's still upset about being pranked and losing his grandfather's watch. You know, something that means a lot to his grandfather and probably means a lot to him. So, can you really blame him for being salty? I mean, they can call him salty. Though Logan, you know, he doesn't even respond in anger or overreacts about the situation. He simply just separates himself and goes to return the watch to his grandfather. Because obviously, if they're going to keep, I guess, pranking him about this whole Rolex watch stuff. And honestly, if I had to worry about owning something that was my family members and it was so expensive, I wouldn't even want to lose that. I'd probably return that to the person it belongs to before it actually gets lost. So, you know, I can't be mad at him for separating himself from the situation because, you know, Jewtoons can read emotions, of course.
Yeah.
Prank! We got him!
Oh, I'm gonna go return it.
Alright. Oh, is that salty?
Oh, is that salt? Is that salt? Chili, Tito, and JJ all collectively say that Logan is just being quote-unquote salty. You can at least be a good sport and say thank you for the gift from your girlfriend, Logan. You even downplayed the worth of Chili's gift compared to the missing Rolex because it happened to be the most expensive one. Granted, the watch wasn't yours, but would you have reacted the same way if Chili's watch was the one that went missing instead? The way that Logan's words do not match his actions, and sometimes his facial expressions, rather dead around the eyes and mouth, seemingly as if he doesn't care when he apologizes, it looks very controlled and robotic.
I will make this point again. People react to situations differently. I mean, come on. Did you never think about that when you were, you know, constructing this video? Seriously.
Need for stimulations. As mentioned before, Logan accumulated speeding tickets over time. Even though he said he does not want another brush with the law, he seems to have the quote-unquote need for speed. If he continues to speed, he mentions the Florida traffic laws are harsh, so why would he continue to risk getting possible jail time?
Well, I actually looked at some Florida traffic laws, and it doesn't really seem like you would actually face jail time for getting a speeding fine. In fact, I will put this here. I will read this. Less than 5 miles per hour over the speed limit, usually given a warning, unless in a school zone or construction zone. If cited in a school zone, a driver going less than 5 miles per hour over the speed limit may face a fine of between $50 and $143, along with 3 points off their license. Logan's a fucking millionaire, dude. So, honestly, unless he's speeding through a school zone, trying to hit kids over like a damn bowling ball, I don't really think I don't really think anyone should care whether or not he's speeding. I mean, sure, it's against the law. I'm not going to disagree with that, but you're acting like it's such a big deal that he's speeded before. I mean, it's only $143, and this man probably makes bank every month. So,
callousness and lack of empathy. This is just about anywhere if you're looking for it. Nothing phases Logan 30 Acre. Just went through a massive breakup, and the only thing Logan is fixated on is creating more content, as well as immediately having another girl prepared and being petty about the breakup.
But Chili's doing the same shit? I mean, once again, people can react to situations differently. And Logan is one of the top content creators on this platform, and I guess he really cannot spend most of his time moping around Chili when he has a million fans to entertain. So, I mean, does it matter? And why don't you point out Chili moving on and all this other stuff? Or are you biased?
The only person backing up Logan's antics is Lavelle Stanson, which if you haven't noticed, check back on part 2 on this little series and come back. Lavelle is a walking contradiction as well as a huge bad influence, varying from doing hard drugs to directly attacking fans/viewers whom speak their minds in situations revolving them. Lavelle is notoriously known for involving himself in drama/creating it himself.
When you say doing hard drugs, do you mean smoking pot? I mean, Logan has never engaged in drugs as far as we know. Logan is his own man and can choose whether or not he wants to do that. Even if he does, it's no one's fault but himself. Now, Lavelle in the past has done this, but as of this video date, which is in April of 2020, he has not done anything besides tackle the drama. The only situation that I can remember that was being unwarranted hate by Lavelle was the GameCube, I don't remember his digits. Now that was unwarranted for it, but then again, that was back in 2017. I honestly think Lavelle as a person has become better, especially after he went to rehab, just in my opinion.
Said via Chili. Poor behavior control / impulsive nature. Logan 30 Acre runs a Comedy Plus channel, but he doesn't seem to be able to take jokes very well. For example, during the quote-unquote destroying Jeffrey puppet prank, Logan freaked out badly after finding his beloved one-of-a-kind Jeffrey puppet ripped up. He was quick to blame Tito for letting it happen because of where the puppet was left initially. He doesn't let either one of them explain themselves and shouts over them. He says, and I quote, "Tito, I hope you know how to sew better than you do watching fucking puppets right next to you." He even exclaims that telling his fans that the original Jeffrey puppet got ripped up will not help his channel. It will cost him views and subscribers. As you know, Jeffy is the main source of income and you wouldn't want to mess with Logan's money. Also in the Logan's missing $40,000 Rolex prank video, while Logan is throwing a fit about his missing watch, he calls Tito, and Tito exclaims that Logan is always mad, and Chili tells JJ that Logan is triggered again. Makes you wonder what really happens behind the scenes. During the prank, JJ explains to Logan how he accumulated that much money from just pawning his consoles, landscaping jobs, and lo and behold, a watch. Logan's reaction? Logan reaches for JJ's neck, knocks him to the ground, and starts hitting him. Very mature of you, Logan.
Okay, so the watch that is $40,000 goes missing, and someone happens to have a, huge sum of money on them. Now, assuming that Logan and JJ have known each other long enough, I'm pretty sure Logan, would know how much money he would make from landscaping and selling video games consoles. Especially since Logan is a gamer. But, I don't know how to feel about Logan's reaction, because I don't know if it's unwarranted or if it was understandable. I think it lies in the middle, though I think Logan overreacted and should have thought first, but I also think JJ shouldn't have put gasoline on the fire by throwing money at him when Logan's clearly pissed off. But then again, people react to situations differently, like I said before. So, I don't know how to put Logan's reaction to JJ as unwarranted or understandable. But I'm definitely going to say it lies in the middle. Totally in the middle.
Early behavior problems / juvenile delinquency. There's been speculations of Logan having a quote-unquote dark past, but finding any proof, that has been nearly impossible. Well done keeping that part of your life under wraps, Logan.
Are you implying that Logan has a juvenile history, but you realize there's no proof at the same time? Did you contradict yourself, man?
During his senior year of high school, he stopped studying and began to fail his classes. Shortly after Jamarcus' death, he slowly stopped going to church even though he said he would go so he could be quote-unquote closer to God, the way Jamarcus was. Not only that, but he stopped making YouTube videos for a bit, which pissed off Lavelle since that was his source of income as well. In the recent controversy as well, Logan 30acre was accused of paying a stripper $60,000 to have sex with whilst on her period. This is all speculation, however, there are rumors going around that Logan had cheated on Chili with Elena, the voice of Rosalina. Hence why Chili does not like Elena, even though this is all purely speculation based on everything else mentioned in the video. What makes you think that Logan may have the inability to do this? Hey Logan, that quote-unquote Chili on cheating prank video didn't age well, did it?
Let's be honest, I think everyone who watches SML can agree that Elena really doesn't seem like the type of chick who would be into, you know, intermingling herself with her boss. I mean, if you also realize that Elena's disappearance happened way before the drama, so the chances are very unlikely, and, like, let's be honest. Who the fuck fucks a girl on her period? Like, Toons, you're a man. Think about that.
However, in recent controversy, once again, Logan is suddenly seen with a brand new girl named Adriana. According to Monica, this Adriana is a supposed stripper, quote-unquote Willow, that Logan paid for. Is this a coincidence? I don't know. You decide. Incapacity for love. Logan's actions also prove his incapacity for love. How does one go from loving someone that they're engaged to just, quote-unquote, I got a new girl shortly after?
Fuck's sakes, bucko. You gotta realize something. Chili did the same shit. Okay? She literally did the exact same shit. She moved on at about the same time Logan moved on. So if she has no hard feelings and Logan has no hard feelings, then I don't know what you're trying to get at here. I mean, you never tackle the fact Chili did the same damn thing. I mean, you're obviously fucking biased. Holy shit. Like, my God. Like, she moved on from Logan. Logan moved on from Chili. What are you on about, man?
Logan going even further to turn the tables of him cheating on Chili to now Chili cheating on him? First of all, if a girl is being cheated on and the relationship was over 2 months before all of this, then her getting a new guy is nothing compared to what Logan did to her in contrast. Even throwing jabs at Chili by posting photos of him and his new girl on his Instagram, even though they've been together for over 10 years.
Once again, bucko, Chili did the same shit. She was posting photos of her boyfriend while Logan was posting photos of her girlfriend. Obviously, they've both moved on, despite these jabs you claim. I mean, the jabs that he's throwing at her with the slight references, I think is completely okay. I mean, if a bitch has been cheating on you for about a few, almost like, I don't know, half a decade, I can't really be mad at Logan for wanting to throw jabs at her. And if she has that big of a problem about it, why doesn't she go sue Logan for slander? It really makes you wonder that, doesn't it? Jesus Christ, man.
He didn't show the same admiration for Chili that he supposedly has for his new girl. Ever.
Homie, what are you saying? The admiration he shows for Adriana is just about the exact same as he did with Chili. He bought Chili expensive cars, expensive gifts, and gave her a big house to live in. He does the same thing for Adriana. So what proof do you have that he wasn't doing the same shit he was doing for Adriana for Chili? Once again, where is the source?
Criminal or entrepreneur versatility. There were many instances where Logan has gotten himself into legal trouble. Sometimes it was the name of his channel's success. He's gotten in trouble for filming in public places and making prank calls to public places. During the filming of quote-unquote Bowser Jr.'s Big Vacation, they threw a Bowser Jr. plush into the Grand Canyon, which, surprise, surprise, is illegal. Also, according to Logan's Draw My Life video, he has gotten a $500 speeding ticket for driving 66 in a 30 mile per hour zone and was warned that he'd be arrested the next time he speeds. He says he would never do it again. but he has driven past many tolls without paying in his Lamborghini. As a result, he got a ticket a few days afterwards.
Oh my god. Badman Logan threw Turtle Man plush down canyon? Shut the fuck up, Toons. If the authorities cared, don't you think they would bring it to light and media attention? I mean, Logan is literally a millionaire. Like, he's been noticed by the media before. I mean, if you're a millionaire making money every day, I don't think you care about some damn tickets. I mean, he's admitted to it all. And like, in many vlogs, he's admitted to running tolls. Even some as recent as March. Go watch Lance's vlogs. He goes into detail about that during the Disney World trips. I pawn to know why it matters, because he's not hurting anyone or anything. He is simply breaking traffic laws, which is just the bottom of the damn barrel of criminal and entrepreneur versatility, whatever. Actually, that's the end of Jewtoons' part of the video. All C-Dusk really does is just recap the drama. And shouts out to C-Dusk for not being biased like Jewtoons. Go check out that dude's channel. Also check out Adrian. Adrian's also a very interesting person to learn in the SML drama with. So guys, that's really it. I mean, what else is there to do? Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I remember now. So, enjoy this next part.
This. I'm on vlog TV with my fucking hands up. I'm not starting my fucking self. You fucking stupid bitch. This stupid fucking justice, all fucking righteous fucking